I'm Dwight Gow and you're watching Newcastle Fan TV.
Hello Newcastle Fans TV, welcome to the review outside a quite cold St James's Park. It's just around about 10 o'clock. Newcastle have beaten Cardiff 2-0 down in Wales. It was about 20 minutes ago. I was in the Strawberry just along the road there watching the game, and I watched the first half at work as well. So what we'll begin first of all with the review. We'll talk about obviously the game in a moment. We'll have a look at the lineup, so in no particular order this was the Cardiff lineup. So Warnock went with McGregor, Richards, Morrison, Manga, Bennett, Halford, Hoylett, Gunnarsson, Whittingham, Harris and Zohore. Newcastle on the other hand, we knew that they had a lot of injury crisis ahead of this game. Well, when I say crisis, I'm saying Rafa's probably rested a lot of players. Elliott was in goal, Yedlin was at right back, the two centre backs and Mbemba and Clark played for the very first time tonight. Dummett was at left back, Perez surprisingly played on the right flank, but he was coming inwards a lot. Hayden and Cole back in the middle, Atsu on the left, Yarm in the 10 and Darryl Murphy up top. So that was Newcastle's lineup. So massive surprises, probably not. The only one is Mitrovic not start, but I wasn't too surprised because you look at the likes who were missing, the likes of Anita, Lascelles, who else was missing? Hanley, you had Aarons who wasn't available, Dwight Gale is another one. You're looking at Matt Ritchie who's suspended, you know, so a lot of Shelby was even on the bench, so John Joe Shelby, haven't touched upon that, so a lot of makeshift Newcastle side. And to be honest, it was pretty nervy to begin with, and I think as the game went on, Newcastle gradually gained a lot of confidence. The first 20 minutes, Cardiff obviously had a disallowed goal where Clark was fouled by Morrison from a corner, and the warning signs were there for Newcastle. Just need to shape out of it, grow into the game, and eventually Newcastle did, you know. Really, first off, we didn't really have too much of a say. I think the best chance was on the 35th minute where DeAndre Yedlin found himself in so much an advanced position. Ball come to him on the right hand side. He had a shot, McGregor turned it round for a corner. Literally 4 minutes later, Mbemba coming in from a corner again. Newcastle have been quite dangerous at corners quite recently. He mishits a volley and it goes over the bar, bounces and goes over the bar. And then Newcastle had that shout a couple of minutes later. Was Perez, was his shirt being pulled? Some games you're going to give it, referee, some games aren't. Newcastle didn't get that, luckily for Cardiff and so to speak, but you've seen them given, haven't you? Going into half time, Newcastle 0-0, you just think yourself, we'll grow into it, you know it'll come. I thought Newcastle would sneak at 1-0 in the preview. Obviously turned out to be 2-0 as well, and then the game started to open up a lot more in the second half. You've seen Bennett crossing from the left hand side. Newcastle can't really clear it. Dummett's all over the place, leaves Craig Newen, the substitute, all over the place. He's free and somehow he fires away. That was a golden opportunity for Cardiff right there and then. That should have been 1-0 for Cardiff, and Warnock has probably come out and said that already. And then Atsu's free kick, what a free kick. Atsu fouled, I can't remember if it was Atsu or not off the top of my head. He steps up the free kick and I'm saying, Christian Atsu stepping over this. And what a beautiful free kick. Absolutely beautiful, into the corner. Newcastle are 1-0 up. You know, the Strawberries got mental. I should have recorded it. But Newcastle celebrating, the fans celebrating, and massive support. Big shout out to the support down in Cardiff as well. Absolutely phenomenal. Newcastle 1-0 up. And then 65 minutes, I actually missed this goal live. I had to see it back at the replay. Isaac Hayden only getting his second goal of the season. I think he's better going forward than what Jack Colback is, so maybe he should add a few more goals to his game. But Hayden getting his second goal of the season, and it's pretty much almost game over on 65 minutes. Yeah, you'd probably say that. Newcastle both had chances. Christian Atsu on the edge of the box, just firing wide. Mitrovic, when McGregor saved it, you know, possibly should have buried the game. Cardiff obviously had a chance through. Their centre-back was Mangan. Free header, and Newcastle's marking a little bit all over the place. Bit of organisation, a bit all over the place. We've seen John Shelby come on later on in the 73rd minute. Let's get some reaction from the Newcastle camp. Here it is.
Christian, just how confident were you when you stepped up to take that? Was it always in your mind?
Yeah, I always want to take free kicks, but when my teammate takes it, I'm fine with it, but I'm always confident to take free kicks.
Isaac, a stunning strike from you as well. Was Newcastle's second half performance more a sign of the team we've seen in recent weeks?
Yeah, I mean, first half wasn't the best. It was a little bit flat, you know, the atmosphere didn't help, and you know, we didn't sort of get the atmosphere up for ourselves, but you know, second half we came out, we dug in and played our stuff, and we got rewarded with another goal.
It's a record number of victories, a new club record away from home in a season for Newcastle United. What does that tell us about the club and the direction it's going?
You know, well, it's fantastic, you know, as you said, a record, and it's just brilliant. You know, the manager's been fantastic since he's come in, everyone's worked really hard, and we're only on the up now, and obviously it's looking forward to the Premier League now, and hopefully we can kick on in that division.
Christian, was it vital today that you won to put the pressure on Bristol City tomorrow?
Yeah, we wanted to win because we wanted to put pressure on them. So we're happy that we won. We'll watch their game tomorrow and expecting something good for us.
The gaffer's just shaking your hand there. How much confidence does he give you as the players?
Yeah, he gave me a lot of confidence. Even during the game, we saw him, he called me to the line and trying to encourage me. I mean, it's a great match with him.
Well done to both of you. Christian, you are the Sky Bet man of the match. Isaac, do the honours.
Thank you.
We have another game, see what happens, but at least you go away, you have the fans behind, so it's really important to give them something to enjoy.
And 4,200 of them here on a Friday night, a game that was on television. Just how good is that?
Yeah, especially when you are already promoted, so I think that we have to give applause to them.
So all in all, Newcastle happy that we've now put the pressure. That's all we can do. Well, now all eyes will be on Brighton tomorrow. If Brighton win, they'll win the championship, and if they do win it, fair play, they deserve to go up the championship. If they slip up, if Bristol City can stop them from winning, Bristol City, if they can nick a point, you know, that means Brighton will have to go in the last game of the season against an in-form Aston Villa side. You would fancy your chances that Aston Villa might nick something. So I think it's all about Newcastle have done the job. That's all you can ask for. Very professional, not the greatest performance. We did expect that tonight, but you know, you've got the 3 points. Promotion's already sealed. Let's go for it. Let's go for the title. You know, all eyes on Brighton. If Brighton slip up, it's wide open. If not, fair enough. I think if Brighton win tomorrow, what I would like to see in the last game of the season in Barnsley, play the kids. Because the Barnsley game is going to be a celebration game and a week on Sunday, you know. But let's have a look at the league table since we're talking about potentially the title. So 1 point, as I mentioned, it's the playoffs is looking a little bit tasty as well. Leeds have got a lot of work to do to get in that playoffs, looking at their goal difference. But Brighton against Bristol City, it's all about that tomorrow, and it's all you can ask from the lads tonight on a freezing cold night down Cardiff. I'm sure the Newcastle fans some of them will be staying out having a night out as well. But that is it. That's a quick review for you. Let us know what you're thinking. Of course, we'll get some more videos in the next couple of days as well, because we haven't really got a game until a week on Sunday, and there's also been some updates on the website newcastlefanstv.com. please check that out on PC and laptop. There's been some updates on there as well, so have a look at those as well. Of course, download our app for a game. There's been some new questions from the press game which some of you like as well. Give us feedback for that as well, because we only want to improve the app as well. Thank you very much for watching, and another 3 points for Newcastle. Get in. I'm off home. See you later.